Hey marketers, creators, and anyone who's tired of letting months of great webinar content sit on a hard drive, this one's for you. If you've been wondering how to slice up a long webinar into snackable, high engagement clips without hours of editing, I'll walk you through an easy workflow that actually works. I'll show you practical steps, some neat pro tips, and why Vizard makes this way less painful than the usual options. First things first, get your webinar into Vizard. You can upload your recording directly, or if you already published it somewhere, paste the link. Pro tip, if you record your webinar with Vizard in the first place, it will auto-appear in your library, which saves you that one tedious step. Once your video lands in the project, click into the file and open the clip editor. Now, don't start chopping randomly. The smartest clips come from moments that actually deliver value. Actionable tips, a strong opinion, a jaw-dropping stat, or anything that makes someone go, wait, what? Use the transcript feature to scan for those moments. It's way faster than scrubbing the video. Read through the text on the left, look for sentences that stand alone well, or spot the places where the energy climbs. Alternatively, play back the recording at 125x and listen for when the speaker transitions into a story or gives a concrete takeaway. When you find a good spot, select it. In Vizard, you can highlight the transcript, or drag the sliders under the video to set the start and end points. Mark that segment and it becomes an extraction. Do that for as many snippets as you like. Your highlights, your best quotes, the Q&A gem, the quick demo bit, they'll show up as separate clips in your project. If you want a highlights reel instead of individual clips, there's an option to merge extractions into one video. That's perfect for creating a top moments recap to post on LinkedIn or YouTube as a single piece. I usually pick 3 to 5 strong moments and merge them into a 60 to 90 second highlight reel. It's bingeable and converts viewers into watchers of the full webinar. Here's where Vizard really starts to feel different from other tools, the auto editing feature. Instead of manually hunting for the viral parts, Vizard's AI can surface the segments that are likely to perform best, the ones with high information density, emotional spikes, or clear CTAs. That doesn't mean you can just set it and forget it, but it gives you a very strong starting point. I still skim through the pics and tweak the in-out points, add a faster intro trim, or drop the last second of awkward silence. But overall, it saves hours of guesswork. Once your clips are extracted, treat them like polished social content. Add captions? Absolutely do this. People watch without sound a ton, and captions make content 3x more likely to be understood and shared. Use Vizard's caption auto-generation, then quickly tidy up any transcription errors. Add your logo, a simple lower third with your handle, and a one-line punchy title. Keep the branding subtle. You want the clip to feel like helpful content, not a billboard. Format matters. Before you export, pick the format that matches the platform. Vertical 9:16 is the bread and butter for TikTok and Instagram Reels. Square or 4:5 works great for feed posts. Landscape is ideal for YouTube and LinkedIn. Vizard gives you aspect ratio presets and can smartly reframe shots so the important talker stays in frame when converting to vertical. Again, this isn't perfect every time, but it saves a ton of manual repositioning. Another huge time saver, scheduling. Once your clips are ready, use Vizard's auto schedule feature. Set how often you want content to drop, pick platforms and times, and the AI will queue and publish based on those rules. Honestly, this is the part people sleep on. Creating clips is one step, consistently posting them is what builds an audience. If you've got a backlog of webinar clips, let the scheduler drip them out. You'll automatically have new content going live without needing to babysit every post. Pair the auto schedule with the content calendar so you can see what's queued, move things around, or bulk edit captions and thumbnails. The calendar gives you a one-pane view of what's going out where, super handy when juggling multiple channels or running campaigns around product launches or events. A few practical content tips while you're in clip mode: aim for the sweet spot of attention. 15 to 45 seconds for Reels TikTok, 45 to 90 seconds for Instagram and LinkedIn, and a 2-5 minutes for YouTube Shorts or deeper promo clips. Start strong. Open with a hook sentence or a provocative stat in the first 2 seconds. If possible, end with a tiny CTA. Not a hard sell, but a reason to click through or subscribe. URG? If you want the full templates, check the link in bio, or we break this down in the full webinar. Now, let's be real for a second and talk about other tools you've probably tried. There are a lot of decent apps. Some folks like Visla for a simple extraction workflow, others use Descript for transcript-based editing, and Kapwing or Clipchamp for quick cropping. These tools can work, but they often force trade-offs. Some are pricey once you hit the features you actually need. Others do great editing but lack a built-in scheduling plus calendar. Descript's editing is lovely, but scheduling and multi-platform publishing, not its strongest suit. Visla can be straightforward for trimming, but you might still need another tool to schedule and manage posts across socials. Kapwing is fast for one-off edits, but managing a content pipeline at scale gets messy. Vizard sits in that sweet middle ground. Strong automatic clip selection, built-in scheduling, and a content calendar so you can manage everything in one place. That means fewer tools, fewer file exports, and less context switching, which, for small teams and solo creators, is a real productivity win. I'm not saying Vizard is perfect, nothing is, but for repurposing long-form content quickly and consistently, it stacks up very well versus stitching multiple point tools together. A few final pro tips from the trenches: always keep a folder of raw webinar highlights, 5-star moments you might want to remix later. Create like a template for your captions and thumbnails so the branding is consistent, but production time remains minimal. Test different hooks. The same 30-second clip can perform wildly differently with 2 different opening lines or overlay text. And finally, use the analytics. Watch which clips bring people to your long-form content or drive clicks. Double down on those topics. So, to recap the workflow, upload or record in Vizard, scan the transcript and mark key moments, let the AI suggest viral parts, refine and add captions and branding, choose platform-appropriate aspect ratios, then schedule with the auto-scheduler and manage everything via the content calendar. That's it! With this process, you turn a single webinar into weeks or months of high-value social content, and you don't need to become a full-time editor to do it. If you're sitting on a pile of webinars, launch recordings, or long-form interviews, don't let them stagnate. Clip them, polish them, and let your audience find the best parts. Vizard helps you do that fast and keeps the whole pipeline under control, from extraction to publish. Thanks for watching/listening. Go pull a clip right now and post it. You'll be surprised how much traction a single, well-edited 30-second moment can get.